Folks, we are here. We have made it. We have once again convened. We have come together. We have conjoined for another edition of At Home with James. I am James. You are you. We are here together forever as one. It is Thursday. No, what is the day? Is it Wednesday? Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. I'm off to a smashing start. I was running late today. Smooth Carla is in the booth. She is not happy with me. Smooth Carla, take me through some of your feelings and emotions right off the hop. I think I'm getting the silent treatment. I think that's what's happening. In other news, I have a new light that I think I might be too close to. It might be.
Get cozy. Make yourself a coffee.
Oh, but it's late at night.
You're watching At Home with James.
Hello.
Now, was that an intro for me or for you?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, it was a little bit of both. I heard that and I was like, this sounds like I'm listening to some type of top 40 radio station and I'm about to start the 1 p.m. shift.
Yeah, we're getting wild. It's season 2, James.
That's right. We started season 2 on Monday. That's why I'm so discombobulated and defragmented. I don't know what's going on anymore. I thought it was Thursday. It's Wednesday. And then we'll be off tomorrow. And then we'll be back on Friday. Now we got this surprise. Can I hear that intro again?
Sure thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go. Get cozy. Make yourself a coffee.
Oh, but it's late at night.
You're watching At Home with James.
Now, I want to talk about this piece by piece. The beginning, is it like a bit of Usher off the top from his hit single, Yeah?
No. Definitely not.
Yeah, let's hear that one more time.
All right.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
Let's just hear the intro. Yeah. Let's pause it there.
Cozy.
Pause it?
Make yourself a coffee.
Yeah, let's pause it right there. Yeah. Let's go back to the beginning. We're gonna pause right after the baby let's go part. Let's go right back to the beginning. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
that's-
that Usher?
that's-
That's
yeah,
Usher
that's
right
Usher.
there.
That's Usher.
I thought you were
yeah.
talking about the beat.
No. That's Usher. The baby let's go from his song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that in the same song? There's that lyric, take that, rewind it back. Usher's got the beat to make your booty go smack.
That's correct, James.
Yeah, that is from that song. I know popular music from 20 years ago.
I'm impressed.
Now, Smooth Carla, when did you put this together?
This morning.
This morning. This is the first I'm hearing of it. I'm losing control of this show. This thing is turning into a circus.
Is it? Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad to be part of that circus.
Yeah, let's hear that Usher part one more time.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go.
That's what I want the intro to be from now on. The rest of it, I think we can get rid of, or if we add more Usher to it.
Wait. I have other options.
There's other options. So these sound like radio stingers.
That's absolutely correct. Okay, here we go.
It's intimate. You're tuning in live to At Home with James.
Oh, that one I quite liked. It's a little internet based. You've got some modem noises. There's no Usher, but I like it.
Usher. Okay.
I like it.
What about this one? This is At Home with James.
That sounds like one that people would take speed to or something. Like,
oh my gosh.
they would do like, what's that drug, MDMA? They would do that and then watch archived episodes of Electric Circus on Much Music.
That sounds like a fun time. I bet you Madonna will be there.
Yeah, Madonna's going to be live on Electric Circus. I'm going to give $5 to anyone in the chat who can give me the host of the Electric Circus or any guest who comes up. Are those all the stingers and bumpers you've got?
Well, there's one more sound I made especially for you.
Oh, please.
And for those in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag ringworm strong.
Oh, that's great, because for people who might not know, let's play that one more time. Smooth Carla.
Hashtag ringworm strong.
Yeah, this is true. For people who don't know, I often suffer from ringworm. When the autumn season comes, so does my ringworm. Now, about 2 to 3 weeks ago, I did an entire episode called Ringworm Awareness Night. I had a doctor. I had ringworm, the actual illness, on the show. It doubles as the roast of James Allen McGee, where I explained what ringworm is, of course, with the help of a doctor. Coincidentally enough, 2 weeks later, I got ringworm again. I'm not lying. I am currently suffering from ringworm. That is why I am hashtag ringworm strong. I tried to raise $17 so I could refill my ringworm ointment medication. Nobody donated. So for everyone here, you come in and you watch, but you don't want to help me when I've got skin rot or whatever you want to call it.
It was called crotch rot.
Yeah, I don't have crotch rot. I've never had crotch rot. I'm not going to sit here and say that I've got the perfect crotch or an even passable crotch or an ideal crotch. You want to talk about great crotches? Vance Gillis is on the show tonight. This guy's crotch is top of the crotch charts. This guy's crotch has seen more action than a bicycle seat, okay? That's what we're talking about when it comes to crotches. I don't have crotch rot, okay? I keep things clean. I figured out, look, here's the deal, everyone. I think that my pants that I never wash gave me ringworm, okay? That's what it is. I've talked to a variety of guests who come on the show. I figured it out, and you'll be happy to know that yesterday I went to Marshall's, which is a subsidiary of Winners, and I wanted to look at some scented candles. They have already brought out their Christmas candles. I wanted to take a whiff of candles, so also I needed to remove my mask to covertly smell candles like some freak. And as I crouched down for the first time in my life, I blew the crotch out of my pants. I heard the tear. It was like something out of a cartoon series. And then I took my right hand to feel around, and sure enough, my searching was accurate in that I had blown the crotch out of my pants, and it was like a sign from the universe saying, don't wear these pants anymore. They give you ringworm. Now I'm wearing the same pair of pants in terms of the style, the cut, everything. I don't like them as much. So I might go talk to someone to fix my ringworm pants. On that note, let's get that ringworm stinger one more time, Smooth Carla.
Hashtag ringworm strong.
Because that's what I am. I am ringworm strong. I am James. You are you. We are here. On tonight's show, it is autumn. So I have collected some of the top-notch autumn-related guests that I could find. I talked about his crotch a moment ago. Vance Gillis is going to be here in just a moment. A little bit later on, we have got Taylor McMillan coming to us from Vancouver, British Columbia, where the rents are high and the comedians are funnier than those in Montreal. We have also got first-time guest alert. Mosquito Girl is going to be here. Look, I apparently need saving. If it's going to take a Mosquito Girl to help me cure my ringworm because no one wants to donate some ointment money to me, that's fine. I was talking about, I have a new ring light. It's too close and I look like I'm sweating. It looks like I have COVID. And this is the low setting. Here's what happens if I take it up a notch, as the kids say. That's what we could be working with. So it could be worse. Let's go all the way down. Why did I buy this light? Everyone on my tech team said I look like garbage. They also told me, James, don't wear that coat anymore on the show. And I said, too bad. I'm doing it. Let's get the show started because it's already 15:15 and I'm feeling feisty. That's the whole thing about season 2. I'm feisty now. I'm not cranky James anymore, crotchety James. I am feisty James. Let us welcome our first guest. He is an improviser. He's currently taking a big sip of cloudy water or maybe lemonade. Let's welcome Vance Gillis to the show. Okay, Vance, you're coming live on the air. You're going to get unmuted in a moment. Welcome to the show. You're getting feisty over there, too. You're pissed off at our tech team.
Yeah, I'm not pissed off at our tech. I love those stingers, by the way. Those are great. I would love to hear that Usher one more time.
Let's get that Usher one more time.
Just one more time.
Get that Usher one, yep.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go. Get cozy. Make yourself a coffee.
Oh, but it's late at night.
You're watching At Home with James.
It's
incredible.
I would love if we could get a counter of how many times I request that these bumpers and stingers play. Vance, I asked you to be on this show a couple hours ago, and I'll be honest, I thought it's a race against time. I think I've caught Vance too late, and you said no. I'll be there, brother.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I shouldn't say of course. There's been times where I haven't been able to do the show, but
yeah,
I'm excited to talk about autumn. It's my season.
I think that you and I share a similarity in the sense that we like autumn. This is one of those seasons that I think most people can agree on, that autumn is great. Where you and I differ is kind of summer. I'm not a summer guy. That's when I'm at my most foul.
Sure, fair, yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that you admitted that as well. Vance, what are you looking forward to this fall?
I like sweaters. Mm-hmm. So I'm a very cozy guy. So I like that we have an excuse to wear sweaters outside.
Yep.
My thing is like this summer or this fall, I'm trying to get really into it because we didn't have much of a summer.
Yep.
So I'm trying real hard to be excited about it. And as you're mentioning, or you're asking, what am I looking forward to?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just the sweaters. That's really all that I have. That's really all I have to hold on to right now.
And when it comes to the autumn, or otherwise known as the fall season, I think what people like about this is the simplicity of fall. You put on a nice cardigan, your favorite pair of pants that you'll tear the crotch out of while sniffing scented candles in public, warm drinks. Look, I like a cup of coffee in July, but I love a cup of coffee in October.
Sure. I mean, that's the best time to do it, right? There's leaves falling off the trees and it's kind of chilly and you've got a coffee. I mean, I would argue that's the best time to have a coffee is when it's cold outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your go-to though for the fall? What's your number one thing?
I'm going to tell you, and this is not going to be a surprise to you. One, wearing this jacket. This jacket changed my life.
How did it change your life? I don't think I even recognize that jacket.
Oh, I beg to differ. We were sitting outside last week and you said, James, that's a great jacket. Check this out. I don't know what I'm really doing tonight. I don't know what my problem is.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm it's this light.
You're just feisty because
I feel this is the feisty time and feisty era of James. I like wearing this jacket. I like wearing pants. And I used to hate wearing pants. I was a shorts guy forever. And while I like the convenience of them, I like feeling tucked in and cozy. Mm-hmm. I think we all have a season that I think is aesthetically most pleasing to us. And I think whichever season means wearing the most clothes is the season for me.
Right. Well, but you are also, like me, a big fan of the Christmas season. Is that part of the reason why you like the fall? Because you know that it's leading up to that.
Yes, I love it. It means that soon enough we'll be hearing carols, watching movies, enjoying Christmas treats, hopefully parties. I don't think it's going to happen, but I think what we do is we get a reprise from the heat. And there's something I want to talk to you about, Vance. You love warm beverages. I love warm beverages. I want you to tell me what you think about the pumpkin spice latte.
I wanted to hear from you on that too. So maybe you can talk a little bit about that. I think that pumpkin spice lattes, not that good, a little bit overrated. Wow, you're really going for the hand sanitizer in the middle of this segment, huh?
Oh yeah.
You're being real careful. I appreciate that. I think it's a bit overrated, but at the same time, I like that there's something that people get excited about in the fall, even if it's something that I myself don't enjoy. It
means the fall is here. I find the pumpkin spice latte to be one of the greasiest hot beverages you could consume. There's like a film of grease bubbles on it, like when you mix oil and water.
Well, yeah, because that's the I'm assuming it's like a seasoning. When you're thinking of pumpkin spice latte, are you thinking of Starbucks?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, me too. And I think they pump like a flavoring into it, like a syrup or something.
They're all about the flavors, but I have discovered they have introduced a new fall drink, which is the apple and oat flat white, which I tried last week, and I loved it. I got it half sweet. It felt like I was drinking incense.
But why would you like that? Why would you like that and not like the pumpkin spice latte?
It's not as greasy. PSLs
what's the consistency?
The consistency was smooth. I think next time I would get regular milk. I don't love the oat milk. I can tolerate it, but I don't love it.
And you're saying it tastes like incense.
Yeah, it's like if there was a drink of incense, it would be this, but it's great.
Because what I'm picturing is like an apple cinnamon candle essence. That's what I'm picturing. And so that doesn't appeal to me at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that it's not good, but it's fun to drink. It reminds you of the fall season, walking on crispy leaves, listening to Van Morrison. Well, Van Morrison, I only want to listen to him in the fall, maybe the winter, but I don't want to listen to Van Morrison talking about what stoned him on a hot day in like July. His voice doesn't comply with the fall.
It's true. I mean, folk music and like 60s rock that wouldn't really pass in the 70s. That type of music doesn't really play in the summer.
No one's listening to John Denver with the top pop down in a convertible. Yeah,
it's true.
No one's like,
no one's listening to Joan Baez on July 4th.
To Joan Baez. Hey, did anyone bring their Bert Jansch record? Anyone have?
That's a deep cut.
Does anyone have the Birthday Blues MP3? Yeah, I think Cheryl and Wayne brought it.
What is the situation? What are they?
It's clearly it's a group of people in their 50s vacationing in Bracebridge, Ontario.
It's very specific.
Yeah.
Listen, I wanted to ask you what your thoughts are on Halloween. I've known you all this time, and I don't know what your thoughts are on Halloween.
Yeah, no, I don't give a damn about Halloween. I'm not 5 years old.
You don't think it's fun?
It's not fun for me because I'm not trick-or-treating anymore. Like, it would be more fun if I had a kid or if I had an apartment where I gave out candy, but like, I don't have any interest in going and buying an Austin Powers costume. And it's like, it doesn't even say Austin Powers. The label says like groovy swinger costume.
Yeah, that's literally what they do.
But I like dressing up for shows. I love going on buying costume pieces. You and I have done it. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. I don't think I like the pressure of like being funny on Halloween.
Sure. But I get swept up in how into it people get.
I'll watch The Great Pumpkin.
Excited.
I want to watch The Great Pumpkin. I don't need to watch any like scary movies or whatever. I think what it is I haven't been to a great adult Halloween party in my life. I want to walk into one of these Halloween parties where that Usher song is playing and like people are making out in a corner. There's like someone bobbing for apples. Somebody's getting all grinded all up on stuff like that. But I don't really
One time, this is what I think of when I think of Halloween now, is one time when I was, I guess I would have been like 18, 19. And I went to this bar, which was actually Bubbles Mansion. So Trailer Park Boys, Bubbles owned this bar. And they had a costume party, a Halloween costume party. And the image that's burned into my head is Mario and Luigi. This couple had dressed up like Mario and Luigi, and they were just furiously making out in the corner of Bubbles Mansion. So that's what I think of as just Mario and Luigi going at it, which is probably, problematic for many reasons. But I just thought, wow, people are really, really having fun.
It's a real shame that your worldview of Mario and Luigi have been altered by two people making out.
I mean, it's probably for the best. What have they really done for us?
It's true. Yeah. I mean, we're grown-ups. How much time are we spending with Mario and Luigi? Question in the chat, more of a statement, quote, I'm positive Vance has done sexy Austin Powers cosplay.
I can't say that I have. Say that I have, actually.
Could you, if you could, Vance, can you do your best Austin Powers impersonation right now?
Oh, wow. I'm trying to, it's been so long since I've seen Austin Powers, but I'll give it a,
do I make you?
I'll give it a try.
Maybe? Yeah, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Trying I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, okay. I got one.
Yeah.
People dropped this one. This was like a phrase for a little while, but people dropped it. Good, baby. Very good.
That's more of like, when you go like, this is more present when I think maybe we were growing up. And I've mentioned this on the show before, when it was just common that people had an uncle that you would be told not to talk to.
Yeah.
It's like, that's Uncle Terry. Don't talk to him.
Yeah. I didn't sound like Austin Powers there. I just sounded like my dad when he's had a few drinks at a family function.
Yeah. And someone's like, hey, do your Austin Powers.
Yeah. My dad's thing would be to get the line wrong though.
Oh,
so he'd be like, yes, baby.
Not even, just yes, baby.
Yeah.
Vance, I want to talk to you about something. So when I think about fall, I think about apple orchards. I think about, of course, coffee, tea, crispy leaves. I think about people laying in hammocks. But I also...
Wait, what?
Oh, that's right. I think about people laying in hammocks together. That's an autumn thing, right?
I've never seen that in the autumn.
That's
my lighting, unusual.
My lighting is pissing me off. Anyway,
you look fine. Honestly, you look fine.
We'll fix it for Friday. And by we, I mean I got to get Dave over here to fix it. I think about people laying in hammocks. Maybe I'm thinking about the cover of like an autumn-based romantic novel by Danielle Steele.
Sure.
But
just like the bodice be ripped in September or something.
Exactly.
Like that.
But I also think about hot tubs.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Now,
sure. I think the only time I've ever been in a hot tub was in the fall, actually. I would have never put that together. Yeah.
So we understand. I have a question for you, Vance. Now, this isn't so much related to fall as much as it is something that came up on Monday with one of the show's most legendary perverts, Joe Conto, which I tend to agree with. Do you think, now, Vance, do you think that hot tubs are a breeding ground for salacious behavior?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
I guess so. I would say so.
Yeah. Would you say hot tubs are, as the kids say, sexy?
They can be. I mean, I think it's kind of like a hotel room. Like it could be sexy or it could just be, like what would you do if you got into a hot tub and your mom was in the hot tub? You wouldn't feel weird about that.
I probably would. Yeah.
You would.
I don't want to be in a hot tub with any of my family members.
That's fair.
If I had to pick a family member to be in a hot tub with, I'd pick one of my dead ones. Just put the
They'd just be bobbing around the parts.
Corpse so I don't have to talk. Like, what are you going to do? Sit there and everyone's got little fewer clothes on?
That's a great point. Do you think your mom would get in a hot tub though?
No.
Like if you were in a hot tub and you're like, Mom, come and get in the hot tub.
No, she can answer. She's probably watching right now. Yeah. So if my mom's in the chat, let me know if we're going to have a family reunion in a hot tub. And then if we do, let me know so I can disappear forever after that. So we agree that hot tubs are a breeding ground for a little bit of potentially, romantic indecencies.
I don't know if it's even romantic. I wouldn't go that far. I don't know that a hot tub is romantic. I would say it's just a frisky, it's like playing Twister with just you and a partner.
Yeah.
That's gonna end in a sexual encounter.
But even someone that you're not even necessarily attracted to, right? I think something happened. Sure. And I've never been in this situation. Yeah. This is all theory and innuendo.
But I think you're onto something. I think that's probably pretty safe. Not that anyone, I guess, would even be arguing otherwise. I've just never really thought about it.
I'm going to tell you something. Somebody is arguing it. And Smooth Carla, I want you to chime in. You disagree with me, yes or no?
Oh, you had to bring me into this, didn't you?
Well, I figure if anyone's going to take an opposing stance, we might as well just come clean.
Yes, it's me. I think that hot tubs aren't a place for sexy times because maybe you're going to share some hot tub fun times with your family. Don't get weird about it, James.
I'm not getting weird about it, and I know that Smooth Carla's fired up because her tone goes from being smooth to more Dracula.
Hey, I got a little bit of vampire in me. That's totally.
Halloween's on the way. Halloween's on the way. You got a bit of you know. We're all getting a little creepy crawly.
I don't see the light of day, so it definitely describes me.
Okay. Yes.
Everyone's real fired up today. I think it's the lighting. I think
it's
we're
the lighting.
all in a mood tonight. Yeah.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
Yeah.
Check this out.
I don't know that that's worse because right now you've got this. I kind of expect someone to just pop up in that dark spot in your background.
Yeah,
so if you have the light
rubbing
even more,
my shoulders.
Yeah, it's just Smooth Carla in her Dracula outfit.
Yeah, I'm about to be attacked by Smooth Carla, the Dracula vampire. If you're in the chat and you don't like the lighting, just let me know and I'll fix it. Vance, look, I got to keep the show going, man.
Yeah, no problem. Can I ask for one thing though before I go?
Yeah.
Smooth Carla, can we hear the Usher bumper just one more time?
Yeah.
I just want to hear that, and then I'll be able to go enjoy my fall.
Yeah.
Here we go, Vance. This one's for you.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go! Get cozy. Make yourself a coffee.
Oh, but it's late at night.
You're watching At Home with James.
It's great. That's great. That's all I need this fall is that sound clip.
The only show where the only requests that are possible are hearing bumpers and stingers. You don't get any music. You just get to hear that over and over. I think this is probably we're closing in on 10. Look, Vance, I think I'm going to see you tomorrow, aren't I?
Yeah, we're going to go sit outside, enjoy the crisp weather.
Exactly. Just two pals enjoying the autumn breeze with a warm drink and good company.
Yeah. What's more fall than that? Maybe we'll get a pumpkin spice latte.
Well, you can, but I won't. Vance, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, buddy?
All right. Thanks for having me on the show.
That's Vance Gillis coming to us live from what looked to be a murder den. There's bodies beneath Vance Gillis right now. Guys, in the chat, you're saying I'm fired up. I'm all riled. I'm feisty. I'm telling you, it's the coat. It is the coat, and the reason is because I'm cut from a different cloth, courtesy of Altamont brand clothing. Not a sponsor, but hopefully one day. It is 9:34 p.m. past the hour. We are going to keep this show going. Our next guest is here to not only rescue me, but rescue all of us potentially from any supposed danger we may or may not be dealing with. This is the first time appearance from the one, the only Mosquito Girl.
Hi.
Mosquito Girl, thank you so much for being here.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for making this very rare appearance. How are you doing on this crisp autumn evening, the second night of fall?
Well, I've had to stay inside. It's too wet to go out.
Okay, so you're coming to us from a moist and damp location.
Yes. Yeah.
Of course, we understand that mosquitoes do not tend to do well in that type of weather. Can you take us through your ideal weather?
Well, it's a nice warm evening, so it's still kind of warm, but it's cold and a little bit dark, so no one can see me coming. Yeah.
Of course, because for better or for worse, you do feed and you do prey on humans for their DNA, correct?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's unfortunate. Yeah. So I should I share my story, how I got to be Mosquito Girl, or?
Well, yeah, I certainly didn't want to pry too much. Of course, being a first-time guest, I want to respect any type of aura or mystery that you have built up for yourself. But if you would be willing to share your origin with us, I know that I, as well as the people watching tonight, would be very, very appreciative of that.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Well, originally my name was Sarah. Sarah Skeeter, and I was out a nice long weekend in September, the one where it's long, it's in the beginning, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I was out with my friends, and at nighttime, I guess I got bit by a mosquito that just happened to have some sort of X-ray toxic-ness to them. And you bit me really good. And then the next morning, I started to become this. I became this disgusting piece of shit.
No, okay. I think look, certainly it's an adjustment from going from being Sarah Skeeter to Mosquito Girl, but as someone who tends and has a penchant for being hard on themselves, I feel like that you're being a little bit too hard on yourself, Mosquito Girl.
Well, I'm not meaning to be hard on myself, but like, there's Peter Parker, Spider-Man, right? He can change in between. He can be Peter. He can be Spidey. Not me. Right. Not me. I look like this now.
Okay, so 24/7, you can't go back. You can't reverse. You were stuck being in a perpetual state of Mosquito Girl.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The only thing I still got is this little thick little body.
Yeah, well, I wanted to ask because, of course, we're coming to each other through the information superhighway that is the internet. Would you be able to let us know how tall you are or potentially how short you are? What is the scale here?
I'm actually the same average height as most women. I'm 5'6".
Mm-hmm.
With my hunch, though, I'm down to 5'1".
Okay, so you've shrunk into a 5'1" due to the hunch that has been imposed onto you due to the mosquito bite that has turned you into Mosquito Girl.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, well, can I ask you not to get too invasive with things, but how has your life changed amongst your interpersonal relationships? You go from being Sarah to Mosquito Girl. How did that affect your life?
Well, you think that you are going to be unnoticeable, because people are like, oh, they won't be able to tell the difference. They know it's me. I still have these fucking glasses. I don't know why they didn't disappear.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, Sarah, what's going on with you? I couldn't hide that. And now, obviously, I've got duties, Yeah. I'm not a superhero. I'm not a villain. But my goal now, the thing that I have to do is anytime someone's having too much fun or too much of a good time, or there's anything very calm, I show up. And I have no choice over when this happens.
Yeah.
I was mid-spaghetti. I was eating spaghetti. The other night. Right there, I'm in an intimate room with two people. They're going at it. And then I have to go in there.
Now, you're telling me you get into this room and there are two people. They're you said going at it, so I assume you mean that they're romantically involved.
They're fucking.
Oh.
They're going at it. They're enjoying themselves. There's no music. The music cut off, apparently, from their phone. It glitched, so it was quiet. They're having too much fun. And then I came in. I started getting all buzzy because I'm pissed off that I couldn't finish my spaghetti. You brought me in here. And then I'm trying to dodge, I'm trying to get a neck. I'm trying to get a leg.
Yeah.
Right? I'm trying to feed. Once I get the signal in, I gotta eat. There's no stopping the thirst that I have.
Well, so were you able to find an area to feast on?
Well, I got the guy on the left, I got his left scrotum.
Okay, so you got the left side of his scrotum. Now, when you got the scrotum, were they still in the throes of passion? Were things happening in that general genitalia area?
No, they were trying to get rid of me. They're
okay.
Away.
Yeah.
I'm really big. I can't die like most.
Okay, so you don't even shrink down. You went in 5'1" in a room of two people.
In full size.
Yeah.
No matter where, I'm there and I'm in.
Yeah. Well, okay, so take me through this. What's the reaction when you're able to begin, I guess, feasting on that left scrotum?
Well, it was a lot of skin, not a lot of blood, so I had to readjust, I work my way up. I try and find where it's the juiciest part.
Yep.
I get a little cheek. At this point, I'm getting beat over the head.
Yeah.
I have no control over it. I'm getting beat. And then once I get enough blood, I'm out.
Okay, so it sounds like you managed to get out of this situation fairly unscathed, except for a few moments of getting beaten over the head.
I have in the past gotten a few wings pulled.
Okay.
And legs.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, though, I've replaced them. This wing, completely out. I just took a garbage bag and shoved it in there.
Okay, so that is what it looks like. You're just wearing garbage bags.
Yeah, I gotta still look the part, you know.
Yeah.
I come there, people are gonna be like, "Oh no, it's Tick Girl." I don't want to be Tick Girl.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, what about the other shoulder? Is that a wing or is that another garbage bag?
No, that's wing.
Okay, that's wing.
Very similar. That's why it's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I use it's the bags from down on 16th at the 24-hour. It's what is it? Snackland.
Oh, so you got the bag from Snackland.
Yeah.
Did you have to purchase an item to get the bag, or you just got the bag?
I go in there. I do a look around. I say, "Hey, can I get a small?" I usually buy a single gum.
Yeah. So just one piece of gum.
Yeah, they don't give me bags anymore. I've come and I took so many by themselves, so now I have to buy something.
So you go in there and you buy a single gum, one gum.
Yeah, one gum, and then I ask for a bag because I go, "Oh, I can't hold it." And then they give it to me. Sometimes I've had to threaten them to suck blood, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Look, I understand. I understand your plight. I feel like life is hard right now. We're doing what we have to do. Sometimes you lose a job. Sometimes you lose a wing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's definitely some benefits.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really need to pay rent because I'm moving constantly. Just going into other people's houses at any moment. I don't need to worry about CERB anymore.
Yep. Oh, you were on CERB?
Yeah, I was previous. When I was Sarah, I was on the CERB.
Yeah.
And I don't have to anymore.
Well, how do you feel about CERB coming to an end, Mosquito Girl?
Well, I don't really care. It's not my it's not my trouble anymore, you know.
Well, a lot of Canadians they're going to be going through some hard times. Certainly, you have some opinion about CERB ending.
Well, I got bigger troubles. Okay.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm trying to see if I can get on Marvel or DC. They don't want me. They say I'm useless.
You're looking to be acquired from one of the two comic book juggernauts. So you're going to neither Marvel or DC. Where do you imagine? Is there a smaller one you think you'll land on?
I was hoping to get on one of those ones, but you know,
Can I make a proposal?
I think I'm going to try the Archie comics.
I kid you not, on my family's life, about to suggest that you try to enter the Archie universe.
Right?
Yes.
I've been watching Riverdale. On, the C-dubs.
Yeah.
I was watching that before when I was Sarah.
Yeah.
And there's lots of crazy things happening.
Yeah.
So maybe just throw me in.
Yeah,
know?
if we were,
gangs,
what do you imagine one of the Mosquito Girl story arcs could be in the Archie universe?
Oh God. Well, I mean, I maybe I fuck Veronica.
Okay, so that's the goal, is that you're looking to have some type of sexual relationship with Veronica. Is Betty involved? Is there a push and a pull here?
I mean, I'm not going to say no to anything, you know? I take me as I am. Nobody's taking me, so take me. If someone's going to take me, I mean, I'll do whatever, you know?
Well, not to be intrusive, I wanted to ask, before your switch to Mosquito Girl, were you seeing anyone?
I was seeing Paul.
Oh, Paul. What kind of guy is Paul like?
I just, average tech guy.
Yeah, average tech guy. Now, Am I to understand that things are not still happening with Paul, or have?
Oh, no. I lay eggs. I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I just want an intimate moment, just a cuddle.
Yeah.
Every time I touch someone, they swat me away.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to propose something. And of course, this is totally up to you. Is there a message you'd like to send either to Paul or anyone else based on what you're looking for or what you want, certainly going into the fall season?
Well, fall's coming. It's here, and people are like, oh, yay, mosquitoes. They're not around. But guess what? We are, okay? We're living in our little swamps, okay? And we're not going to get rid of us that easy. So just take it easy on us.
Yeah.
Okay? Take it easy.
Well, the mosquitoes are often misunderstood.
We have families too. It's not my fault for bringing diseases.
Yes.
You think I want to go to West Nile and get the West Nile and bring it back? No. But I'm here.
Look, I think that what you have done, similarly to what I did to raise awareness for ringworm, you have raised awareness for the rights of mosquitoes worldwide who may be misunderstood by the common person such as me or hot crotch Vance Gillis.
Oh, I like hot crotches. Those things got good blood.
Well, did you see Vance? That's a good looking guy.
I didn't see him. I was off doing.
Didn't see him.
No, I was off. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
What's going on?
Wait, I think I'm gonna have to go.
Are you getting called?
I am.
Oh, look, Mosquito Girl. Yeah. Okay, well, that was Mosquito Girl. A first-time appearance. Look, guys, I know you're out there. I don't like killing bugs. You see a ladybug, you step on it, you feel bad. You accidentally swallow a beetle, you feel bad. Mosquitoes, we slap them on our arms, legs, or if you're someone making passionate love, 5'1" mosquito comes into your bedroom and starts gnawing on your genitals. Yeah, the instinct is to slap it. Why not be kind? Spare it. Try to maybe take an empty glass and lower it down over your genitals, hold the mosquito in, walk outside onto your balcony, open the door, step out, open the cup, let the mosquito go away. Okay, that's Mosquito Girl. Paul, if you're out there, have a heart. Have a heart, right? Send Mosquito Girl a signal. We will be back on Friday, right here, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/@home-with-James for our, of course, Friday edition of the show. It's Friday, which means COVID-69. Steph wasn't here last week. I think I got ghosted in a relationship that I am not in. Sent some emails. I sent some text. I haven't heard anything back, but I do know that Steph is going to be here on Friday. Folks, if you don't know, I'm about to tell you, in addition to our Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, we will have one great big Saturday special a month. We will also have one great big Sunday morning special a month. Smooth Carla in the booth. Can you tell us when those Saturday specials will be taking place?
Internet. You're tuning in live to At Home with James.
Oh, yes, I can tell you when those episodes will be coming. You can tune in on a Sunday morning, the first Sunday of every month, and a Saturday night, the last Saturday of every month, except not starting this month, unfortunately.
Yeah, not starting this month because when we planned it, we realized that's this Saturday, and that's just not going to happen yet. And I'm going to tell you why. I have got great big plans for the first Saturday special. Maybe it involves some of the people that you saw on tonight's show, or maybe it doesn't. when the news is out there and it's finalized and it's confirmed, I am going to give you a James Allen McGuarantee that the first Saturday night special is going to be just that, special. But now you know that the first Sunday morning special will be taking place on Sunday, October 4th, right here on the channel. It is now 9:51 p.m., which means we are going overtime because we have one last guest for this evening. Let us welcome, coming to us, as mentioned, from Vancouver, British Columbia, regular contributor. She was here on week 1 and then a variety of weeks after that. It is the one and the only Taylor McMillan. Hello, Taylor.
Hello.
May I say that this backdrop that you've got is to my liking. It is to my fancy.
Yeah, I'm what they call an autumn, so I have sort of red hair. I don't know. It's debatable. I've been in arguments with people. Well, they'll be like, "You do not have red hair. You have brown hair," and I say one thing to them: "Do you want to see my pubes?"
Oh. What a proposal. And how do people respond with that? Do you ever get people that are like, if you insist?
I may have said too much. Now I'm
yeah,
embarrassed.
no, that's fine. It's it's the back half of the show. It's always the sexier time of the show.
Yes, that's what people always think of as being sexy is red pubes.
Yeah, well, look, I'm not here to judge anyone for what they think is sexy. Some people come on here, they talk about eating ass. Some people come on here talking about 9/11. I don't care. Whatever floats your boat. You want to talk about red pubes? That's for you to decide. I'm not the judge, jury, or executioner. But what I do think is that you do not have brown hair.
Thank you. Thank you for recognizing my identity as a redhead.
This is more like it's like a strawberry auburn.
It's like an auburn, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. In the chat right now, I want you to start letting us know what you think Taylor's hair color is. Can you just come a little bit closer? Kind of give us yeah.
Oh, no, that didn't help at all. Whoa. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's kind of who cares?
It's not brown. Maybe it's like dirty blonde or something like that.
Who knows? Brown. Wow, Sid. Thank you.
So yeah, we've got one vote for brown. Taylor, are you excited for the autumn season?
I love the autumn season.
Tell me more. What do you love about it?
Well, I think because I really like the summer as well, but I also like to layer. I think that makes an outfit really successful. We have several elements.
We agree.
So you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's exciting. Also, I'm an autumn, so I look great in photos in the fall because I'm outside. I'm in my element.
I think we're on the same page here. I do not like being photographed in the summer because I look, especially if I'm in a t-shirt, I look like someone who has cigarettes for arms.
Sure. Yeah.
Unfiltered. Yeah, unfiltered. So we're getting a vote for copper colored hair.
Yeah.
That's coming to us from our tech team. You're getting auburn. Yeah. You've gotten strawberry blonde, and you've gotten, what is this? Really, really dirty blonde.
Okay, well.
And now we're getting burnt umber. And I'm not sure if that's a typo for ember. Let's get back into it. What are some fall activities that get your motor going?
I think just roasting meat in the oven.
So an indoor autumn activity.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not much of a cook, and I think the easiest thing to cook so that it tastes good is just meat. Like, you don't have to do much to it. You just cook it, and it's fatty and delicious, so I pop it in the oven.
Your framing was unusual because I've never heard of anyone like, hey, what's for dinner tonight? Oh, we're having oven roasted meat. That's like one of those nefarious things you'd hear in like a horror movie where the people are staying overnight at some bizarre manor with like where things start to get weird and they're like, hey, what are we eating? Oh, it's just our famous oven roasted meat.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can't do it in the summer also. It's too hot.
The home gets all smoky and warm. What else do you like in the fall, Taylor?
Well, this is a bit apropos actually, because one of my favorite fall activities is going in the hot tub.
Okay, great. Now that was an extreme close-up and I am all for it. Now, a couple days ago, I was, as mentioned, talking to Vance. The idea of hot tubs came up. And again, I will repeat, I think that they are a breeding ground for intimate and erotic behavior. Now, I want to make this clear in that I have never participated in any of this because that's what I associate hot tubs to. I've only been in hot tubs during the day in a large group. Now, that's not to say that large groups of people can't perform sex acts on each other.
They can. They can and do.
And they have. They can and they have. Taylor, I want to know where you land on this topic of discussion.
Well, I want to go over my list of 5 salacious, erotic things that have happened to me, with me, around me in hot tubs.
Okay, now hold on here. Let's I may have to take my coat off for this one, and I don't want to because I look very cool right now. I'm to understand that you have a top 5 list.
Well, to be fair, it's only 5 things, but they are the top 5.
Okay, so now are they ranked in an arbitrary order, or is it just no? The 5th one is that someone farted in a hot tub and it was really sexy. Or
I think they're just listed randomly. Let's say
Okay, so let us begin with Taylor McMillan's top 5 salacious things that have actually happened in a hot tub, beginning with number 5.
Number 5. Okay, so this one maybe salacious. I feel like that has like a sexual connotation. This one wasn't sexy, but it was kind of scandalous and funny, in my opinion. So maybe when I was like 11 years old or something.
Oh no, Taylor, I don't know.
Just wait, just let.
Okay.
Trust me. I will guide you to an okay place.
You're guiding me to an okay place featuring an 11-year-old you when something on your list of top salacious things that have happened to you in a hot tub.
I said around me that I've. Listen, I also preface this by saying this is not sexy, but perhaps scandalous.
Okay, so I am cautiously intrigued. Number 5.
Right, so now picture this. It's 1994. My family has brought another family friend group over for a New Year's party. And because there was a bunch of adults around, my mom bought a box of white wine. Now, my mom is really more so of like a vodka drinker. And so I think she thought that she could drink as much wine as she wanted because it wasn't, strong. And she ended up drinking about half the box of wine and tried to get everyone to go into the hot tub with her, and nobody would. So she kind of stormed off and went in the hot tub by herself until everybody left. And I think at a certain point she, got really relaxed. It was real nice in there, and she just fell asleep. And my dad came and found her maybe 45 minutes later, and she was slowly sinking. And he found her when the water was about here and had to drag her out. Okay,
so that was a very tame story.
Yeah, I told you, you can trust me.
Okay, well, it was the fact that your lead-in with the age of 11 concerned me, and I can't be the only one. Okay.
No, of course, I understand this.
Let's move on to number 4 on the list.
Number 4. So my first ever makeout was in a hot tub.
Okay.
It was very interesting. Also, it was probably one of my first sexual experiences in a hot tub. I wasn't experienced, so I didn't know where the bounds were, what you could and couldn't do underwater. I think I tried to get underwater and do some things, which I found that you can't do because you just float and there's no friction.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so we're starting to inch closer to the fact that James could be correct with his projection on hot tub behavior. With that being said, let's move on to number 3.
Yeah, number 3, another time at my house when I was a teenager, so I was maybe 16, maybe 17, and I threw a sexy, salacious porn party. That was the theme of the party.
Okay, so I have some questions. Was this meant to be satirical or no, we're having a hot ASS porn party?
I don't know. I think it was a bit of both. We were all virgins, every single one of us. So it was a tiny bit ironic, but we were also maybe thinking it would be. I do not know why we thought this was a good idea.
This reminds me of you and your friends beforehand saying tonight is going to be the time of our lives.
Time of our lives.
Yes.
And it was sort of. I mean,
okay.
We definitely had like a bunch of people over. We were all dressed like, because you remember in the 90s, it was all like porn star was a whole thing. It was like,
sure.
Anywho, so at this party, I was dating a boy who was 2 years my junior. He was 15 and I was 17. So that's kind of scandalous.
Yeah, that's a little scandalous. Yep.
That's right. And I also invited my ex-boyfriend. And so I had a really fun time just kind of like running between the two of them and making them jealous the whole
Yeah.
way.
Now, were you aware of what you were doing? Was this on purpose? Was it by design or was it kind of not totally conscious?
I don't know. I think it was like sort of conscious. Like
okay.
I was having fun with it. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I got a bunch of friends into the hot tub at a certain point, and there was like maybe an 8-person makeout, like just, paired off with my boyfriend at the time, and that was really, really sexy. But he had to go home because he had a curfew because he was 15. So he went home, and then I took the ex-boyfriend, and we had another salacious makeout in the hot tub.
Whoa, okay.
Hot tub makeouts. And
I feel bad for the 15-year-old guy.
He's fine.
This is just like, he's fine now, but he was just like making out with his girlfriend. He probably was like really like, he had a big crush on you. He had like a nervous boner probably. And then he's got to go get into a car with his parents. And he's like, oh, he's probably had his head against the window fawning over the moment. And then meanwhile, you're making out with this other scrub.
Yeah, he definitely was a scrub.
Oh man, this poor guy. Okay, this one made me sad. Let's move on to number 2.
Okay, so number 2 and number 1 I'm gonna combine because it was 2 separate incidents where the same thing happened.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, one was set at the water park near Mont Tremblant. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
I know of it, but I've never been. I can't swim.
Okay, and the other one was in like a women's only spa hot tub in Montreal.
Okay.
And both times, something just caught the corner of my eye. It was a woman in the hot tub, and she was maybe sitting a little strange, like not the way that other people were sitting in the hot tub.
Mm-hmm.
And both of them had a strange look in their eye. One of the women was holding the edge of the hot tub like this with her hands, and she was kind of angled at what I could only assume was a jet, and she was rolling her head back and sort of fluttering her eyes. And the other woman was doing something very similar, but she was making eye contact with people around the tub.
Right. So I believe it sounds like that both of these people in Mont Tremblant and in Montreal, I'm happy that this happened in Quebec.
Me too.
I feel that there's some representation for our scum province. They were having a moment of passion.
Yeah. Twice.
I
caught a woman masturbating on jets twice.
It would be great if it was the same woman.
Maybe it was. Can you imagine? Imagine
well, you know
she
what?
Had a crush on me and was following me around and was trying to get my attention.
What if her husband or wife died? What if they just died in a car crash? And that's where they got to go to feel connection again.
That's an interesting. I have to wonder why your mind goes there.
What if one of them was dating a 15-year-old and then it was a curfew?
That should be a criminal, James.
Yeah,
be a criminal.
Okay, Fair enough. That's fair. So, with this being said, Taylor,
yes,
the question begs: do you think hot tubs are a breeding ground of salacious or sexual behavior?
100%.
100%. I agree. Smooth Carla, let's check in with you in the booth. Right now, we are Vance votes yes. Taylor votes yes. I vote yes.
What do you want to hear from me, James?
Well, okay, what I do want to hear, just because I know is somewhere out there, I think Mosquito Girl is buzzing around. Mosquito Girl, if you're out there, if you could give us, a hypothetical thumbs up or a hypothetical thumbs down if hot tubs are a breeding ground for intimate activity, would it be a thumbs up or a thumbs down? So,
Thumbs up! That's a thumbs up! no breeding ground.
Okay, so Smooth Carla, not only have I voted yes, every guest tonight has voted yes. I want you to tell Taylor and myself why you don't believe that they are a breeding ground. Because I'm open. I'm an open guy. I didn't always like onions, but I came around to them.
Well, we're experiencing some technical difficulties now because everything's on the fritz with all this hot tub talk. Oh, boy.
Well, that's okay. They can hear us.
Well, I'm still a big hard no. Why should it be a pervy time in the hot tub?
Now, Taylor, would you agree that neither of us are saying that it should be a pervy time, but it sends that feeling out into the ether?
I think it should be a pervy time.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I should just leave you and Smooth Carla alone while I go get some ice cream.
You do that, James.
I can confirm that it's definitely bad.
Oh, wait, okay, so Mosquito Girl, I believe, might be in my home right now. This is a hot mic. Mosquito Girl, tell us more about why it's a hot time. You've got me and Taylor and Smooth Carla here, Mosquito Girl.
In the times during the summer when the thing is turned off, there's people making babies in there in the spring to spread out a bunch of mosquito babies. And let me tell you, once they're hatched, they're flying in coots, they're flying out of coots. Things are getting hot and sticky and gross and yummy. I love sucking on a big old hot tub or on a big old hot tub dick. So.
Oh my.
Oh, what do you have to say for yourself now, Smooth Carla?
Well, if I was that guy, I'd be down, I'm sure.
Okay, Taylor, how do you respond to Mosquito Girl?
How do I respond?
Yeah, how do you respond to that statement? Are you for
Mosquito
or against?
Girl, I'm here. I could get a tub set up in about an hour. I'll gladly have you over.
Well, hold on. I think we have to loop Vance into this. Smooth Carla, let's bring Vance in just via audio. Let's just get Vance in via audio. Vance, what do you have to say about that? You're in a hot tub, mosquitoes are flying all around you. Taylor wants to set up a hot tub. What do you think?
I think, I give a thumbs up to that. It's got to be. Look, I don't know why I would need to pretend anything else. You know, it's a thumbs up. It's a go situation. You don't think about it. You're just in the moment. It's automatic. It's got to happen.
Yeah.
All right, mosquito. What's that, Taylor? Sorry?
Life is for living.
Life is for living. Now,
Join
here's
us
the thing.
all in the hot tub.
Here's the thing. I am on board in the sense that I don't spend much time in hot tubs. I just don't. I like them. They're relaxing. They're nice in the autumn season. It's just a simple blanket statement that I made in that I think, as Vance mentioned, I think he nailed it. They're a lot like hotels or motels in that they can permeate that feeling into the air.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Taylor, I'm glad that we agree. Is there anything you're set to do this autumn? Is there anything on your to-do list outside of cooking oven meat?
No, I guess just like find a hot tub somewhere. If anyone in Vancouver has a hot tub they want to share, give me a call.
Okay, well, this feels like a good place then, doesn't it, Taylor?
It really does. Thank you so much, James.
Taylor, I am the one who will be thanking you. And I pre-apologize to you for any type of instant messages you get in relation to hot tub owners or hot tub enthusiasts.
I'm going to thank you for that. Don't be sorry.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you, Taylor. Have a good night. Folks, this is going to go down as one of the weirder shows in At Home with James history. Vance Gillis was here. I complimented his crotch. We had Mosquito Girl here, who's, I think, going through a hard time. But it's nice to know that I wasn't the only one enjoying Serb. And I hope to, at some point, not care that I am not on it and not care that it goes away either. Taylor McMillan was here. And let me just say, I'm so happy about that list. I was a little nervous. Once I heard the number 11, I was nervous. What else happened? I have this new light that I need to adjust. I feel like I've looked wet this whole show. I look like I just got out of the damn shower. And I've got that post-shower moistness. Like my beard, you can't see it, but it could be dripping. I look pale. I look like I might have COVID. I look like I might have some type of undiagnosed illness. Look, I don't look well. Let's just get down to the brass tacks of the goddamn thing. I don't look... That's not the face of someone who looks well, right? And maybe I'm not, but I feel good tonight. This whole week I've been feisty. Speaking of feisty, Smooth Carla, would you say this is one of the feistier episodes in show history?
Oh, it's definitely one of the feistier shows in show history.
Yeah, you know things are getting weird. My mom's leaving the chat early. She's had enough. She's done with this show. And I guess we're done with the show. Smooth Carla, I have to thank you for all of your hard work, not only tonight, but throughout our transition to Twitch. I will never stop thanking you.
Okay.
Great response. Before we sign off for the evening and we take a break and come back on Friday, can I get that Usher bumper one more time?
Oh, of course, James. Let's load her up.
Load her up.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go! Get cozy. Make yourself a coffee.
Oh, but it's late at night.
You're watching At Home with James.
And you have been watching At Home with James. In the booth is Smooth Carla. Vance Gillis was here. Mosquito Girl was here. Taylor McMillan was here. I am James. You are you. We were here. Good night, goodbye, farewell. Be well, and we will see you on Friday at 9 o'clock right here. Goodbye.